is there exactly? So we cannot send people back.
Can't send you back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then obviously the situation in China.
That yeah, give the context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. They
Uh
left in 2014.
huh. Uh
This
huh.
happened since
Right.
2017.
And then that will feed into hey. All right.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Elaine.
We've met before. I
Oh.
used to work for
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
I'm a default.
Oh, nice. So are you here? Are you based
Yeah, I've
here
just
now?
started. This is
Oh,
my
great.
second week working with roads.
Oh, cool.
Oh, excellent.
This
We
is
actually
great.
had again another FM meeting in 2023.
Sorry, couldn't get up.
Of course, no, no,
Thank
no.
you. Yeah. My knee is not getting better. Yes, I'm still limping. Yeah, don't mean to be rude, but you're gonna get up. Once I sit down, I'm gonna get up.
I felt like I was always sending her a lot of messages, Charles. So, hi. No, that's great that you're here. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Thanks for coming up.
I mean, I've been joking that I'm doing all the work I used to do.
Hello. Okay.
There's an advice to these people. Watch them.
Rose is also needs of great baby at AMU that Indonesia yeah. It's very small and she's friends with me
That's that's a 5 years.
she's good, she's good. Used to live in Cambodia for a long time. Knows a lot about Cambodia as well. Oh cool. So we get a very good team at the new team at the embassy.
When I'm back.
Right, right.
So I have time next week.
Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. Yeah.
After I get back.
After you get back, yeah.
But yeah, back for his like academic research. Hey, Greg. Good. No, it's great. You know Elaine? Elaine on show? No, an academic.
Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. You are always I was with HR. Yeah, I remember you were with that was the deal. Yeah. Oh. When?
Oh yeah, give me the card, man. There it is.
I know the pain. Been through that, so. I'm okay. I'm not well, so that's why I couldn't get up. So, but yeah.
Oh, great.
What they have? I'm okay. Hanging in here with so many things going on with the widows and a big thing for us. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a new one. Okay. Had a yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you can, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll do that. Oh, that sounds good. Thank you. Good to see you. How you been? Good talking. So we have that. It's absolutely
Lots of interest in Myanmar from what I'm
no, basically.
gathering from the
Okay, put it this way. I talked to my friend yesterday, back and forth with them yesterday, and they keep saying that there's nothing to be worried about, it's misunderstanding. But in that case, why don't you just clarify it formally? Once and for
No
all,
one has
make a
mentioned
press
Trump.
conference
No one has
from
mentioned Trump.
the whole person of MFA or the team of the whoever, but make it formal and it's final. We are not going to ask you anymore if we get that kind of confirmation. But they said there's no instruction to everything has to be decided by us. Yeah. I understand and I talked to my British doctor and he said everyone raised concern with the Thai. Yeah. It's that much. Yeah. Exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Okay, guys. Should I call people to order? If everybody can find their seat, that'd be great. Board member here at the FCCT, and it's a pleasure to be asked by Human Rights Watch to help moderate this important press conference to release their annual world report. Now, this world report, a few fun facts. It is 546 pages long. This is the 35th edition of the world report. And the World Report actually covers practices not just in Asia, but across the world in more than 100 countries. So it is the major flagship publication of Human Rights Watch. And as you might expect, in 2024, in more than 70 national elections around the world, there was a trend of authoritarian leaders gaining ground and discriminatory rhetoric, policies, and rights abuses. So we're going to hear from the Human Rights Watch team about this. Let me give you a quick set of introductions. At the center is Elaine Pearson. She is the Asia Director of Human Rights Watch. On her right is Meenakshi Ganguly. She is the Deputy Asia Director. She's in charge of South Asia. And then to my immediate right, Sunai Pasuk, who's the Senior Researcher for Thailand and is well known to many people in the club. So, but before we start talking about these issues, we're actually going to see a video. So I'd like to ask that the video be run.
Governments around the world were tested in 2024, from heightened repression in Russia, India and Venezuela to catastrophic armed conflicts in Gaza, Sudan and Ukraine. Many governments have failed to protect human rights around the world. Even governments that advocate for human rights often overlooked abuses committed by their allies, allowing oppressive leaders off the hook. But this isn't a moment to step back. It's a moment for governments to fight and defend universal human rights and for people and civil society to hold them accountable. 2024 was marked by abusive armed conflicts and humanitarian crises. In Haiti, criminal groups coordinated large-scale attacks, killing thousands of people, recruiting children, and committing sexual violence against women and girls. In Gaza, Israeli authorities have committed ongoing unlawful attacks on Palestinians and deliberately deprived them of access to water, which is essential for human survival. The conflict in Sudan between the Sudanese armed forces and rapid support forces has resulted in widespread atrocities, including mass killings, sexual violence, and forced displacement. And in Ukraine, Russia continued its large-scale attacks on the country's energy grid, hospitals, and other infrastructure, killing and injuring many civilians. But against all odds, there were still those who dared to stand up for rights and resist oppression. In Bangladesh, student protests led to the resignation of long-time repressive leader Sheikh Hasina, and there is now an interim government in place that has promised reform. In South Korea, thousands took to the streets to protest President Yoon Suk-yeol's declaration of martial law, which the National Assembly overturned 6 hours later. The past year has also shown us what's possible when governments display bold leadership to protect human rights and bring justice. Sierra Leone and the Dominican Republic joined Luxembourg to champion a new treaty to strengthen the right to education to ensure free schooling at the pre-primary and secondary level of all children. And South Africa's case before the International Court of Justice alleging that Israel violated the Genocide Convention in Gaza led to multiple orders and increasing international pressure to protect civilians in Gaza. The uncertainties we face in 2025 and beyond to protect and uphold human rights will require persistence, conviction, and imagination. It will call for governments and leaders to resist efforts to roll back established human rights law and practices, and to protect the vital role of rights defenders and civil society groups working to protect those at greatest risk. When rights are protected, humanity flourishes. When they're denied, the cost is measured not in abstract principles, but in human lives. This is the challenge and the opportunity of our time.
So this is the actual report that is being released today. It's quite weighty, and in the interest of conserving paper, it's available online at hrw.org. You can download it as a PDF